All right, here with five-star Auburn commit Nate Craig Myers, visiting Auburn here for a few days on your spring break, checking out things. Nate, just catch people up on kind of the status of your recruitment, where things stand with you, your commitment. Just sort of give people the state of where you are with this whole thing.
Just very committed to Auburn. Just wanted to come up and get a feel for it again, just visit.
You committed to Auburn almost a year ago. I mean, it's coming up on a year. Is that wild to think you've been committed to Auburn for a year?
Yeah, it didn't bother me that staying committed this long because the relationship that I have with the coaches, and just being able to welcome them with open arms.
Looking back, are you okay with that decision? Do you wish you wouldn't have committed, or you still think that was the right thing to do a year ago?
That just went with my heart, and I feel like it was the right decision.
How have things gone since then in terms of how you feel about Auburn? Are you stronger? Are you about the same? I mean, where do you sort of stand with Auburn compared to maybe the day you committed?
It gets stronger every day. It gets stronger whenever I talk with the coaches, and just having them fill me in on what I need to know. It just getting stronger and stronger every day.
When you committed first, what was the reason? I mean, what was the initial reason you committed? Last summer.
Just the relationship I had with Coach Craig, and just the family atmosphere, and knowing that I can come in and compete right away and get on the field.
And now, when you look at Auburn, what have you learned? What since the time you committed? What's changed? I mean, what's new?
Just nothing really changed. Just hearing from other guys that Coach Craig, he's still loyal, and he's keeping it 100 with you.
You've visited Florida State a few times, and you've mentioned that you're kind of keeping things open. You still want to keep doors open for yourself. How does that kind of relate to your commitment? How do you balance being committed, but also wanting to visit places like Florida State and other schools and wanting to give them a chance, but also trying to stay true? How do you balance that?
It really doesn't bother me. It's just wanted to go see what other places has to offer for me. But I still have a commitment with Auburn, and I just know what I have here.
What do you have here?
Just a good home that I know I have a family that's going to back me up. Just a family away from home, and just knowing that I have a great group of coaches that's going to push me.
What has Auburn told you in terms of visiting other schools and maybe looking around? Have they told you don't go? What's just their message on kind of how you're handling this?
They support me at 100%. They want me to go out and see what other schools have, just so I can compare it to theirs and make sure that I made the right decision.
Do you think you made the right decision?
I know in my heart I have.
You do. How do you see things going from now until signing day? I mean, you've been committed for a year now, and you got another long way to go before next February. How do you see your recruitment playing out? Do you think some people think it could be a roller coaster? I mean, do you think it'll be like that, or do you think it'll be? How do you expect it to go, I guess?
I mean, you have spectators that's going to go out and see because you go visit another place and they think, oh, it's going to be a roller coaster. But as long as I know where I'm going to go, I just feel like it's going to be a straight down the road. Just recruit players to come play with me.
Are you recruiting players for Auburn right now?
I'm trying to get the best of the best.
Yeah. Who's the top contender to Auburn? If you were to say there's a couple of schools that you're looking at, that you're given a fair look at, Florida State would be one, we know. Who else do you think is in that echelon, up in that upper level?
I'm really not sure. I really didn't give it no thought, really.
Okay. And then how can Auburn strengthen their position with you from now until signing day? What more can you learn about them? What do you want to see in the fall from them?
They showed me all that they had. It's just me just being able to keep visiting and just keeping a great relationship with them. That's all they have to show me.
And then last, what would be your message to fans that follow your recruitment? Auburn fans, obviously, too, that you're committed there. They're going to follow your visits and every step of the way until February. What's just kind of your message to them and Auburn fans specifically that obviously hope you stay committed?
It's just War Eagle, and I'm ready to get the show on the road, make plays in the water, in the stadium.